Ionic bonding. This is the topic for today. So ionic bonding, we need to know what the word ion means. An ion is a charged particle. So it could be a positively charged particle, negatively charged particle. Okay? Now you need to know the definition for ionic bonding. It's when a metal and a non-metal give or take electrons. Okay? Next thing, when we're drawing dot and cross, so when we're drawing ionic bonding, we need to make sure we've got dots and crosses. Normally we have the crosses for the metal and the dots for the non-metal. Okay, so going back to this example, sodium has an atomic number of 11. Okay, just to make something clear, it should be dot and cross when I'm drawing it. So if I draw them and they're crosses, then I've been a very, very bad teacher. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I do them with dots. Okay, going back to it. Sodium's atomic number is 11, so it needs to give one electron away because it forms positively charged ions, +1 ions. Okay, so here's sodium drawn out, 2 in the first shell, 8 in the second, so it becomes 2,8 plus. The 1 electron will need to be given to chlorine. So now we are going to draw chlorine. So we're going to use dots for chlorine now. Okay, dots. So what's the electron configuration for chlorine? It's 17. But remember, sodium has given 1 electron to chlorine. So that should make it 18 altogether. So we got 2 in the first shell, 2 in the first shell, okay, how many in the second? 8, perfect, so we got 8 in the second, lovely, and then in the third shell, we can have 8 as well, okay, but when we're drawing the third shell, we know one of the electrons has come from the sodium, okay, has come from the sodium. So to write the electron configuration, be 2, 8, 8, and what will the charge be? Perfect, negative, because it's going to gain 1. Okay, so here, if you should understand that this electron here has come from the sodium. Sodium is normally 281 because it's got atomic number 11, but it has to give 1 away to the chlorine, and the chlorine now has a full outer shell. They're both happy. Sodium's got full outer shell. Chlorine's got full outer shell. Everyone is happy. This is ionic bonding. Ionic bonding. Do not get confused between ionic bonding and covalent bonding. This is only for ionic bonding when you're drawing dot and crosses and the electrons are being given away or they're going to be received by an element.